There are moments in history that define centuries, moments where one man's courage, mercy, and unwavering faith shift the course of nations. In the year 1187, such a moment arrived, and the man at its heart was Sultan Salahuddin Ayyubi. After decades of bloodshed and occupation, Jerusalem, the holy city of Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, was in the hands of the Crusaders. But the tide changed at the Battle of Hattin, where Salahuddin's strategic brilliance shattered the Crusader army. Among the captives, King Guy of Lusignan himself. But Salahuddin wasn't driven by vengeance. He was not just a warrior, he was a man of justice. As his armies surrounded Jerusalem, he reminded his commanders, "We fight not to destroy, but to restore, not to burn, but to bring back peace." Inside the city, fear gripped the people. They remembered what the Crusaders did in 1099. When they had captured Jerusalem, they slaughtered tens of thousands Muslims, Jews, even Eastern Christians. Would Salahuddin do the same? Jerusalem's defender, Balian of Ibelin, met with Salahuddin under a white flag. "Spare the innocent," he pleaded. "Let them live." And Salahuddin agreed. He allowed safe passage to every Christian civilian. No churches were burned, no massacres occurred. Even those who couldn't pay ransom, Salahuddin paid for them himself. On October 2nd, 1187, the Sultan entered Jerusalem, not with arrogance, but with humility. He dismounted, walked to the Al-Aqsa Mosque, and fell into prostration. The mosque had been desecrated, used as a palace and stable. He ordered it to be cleansed and restored. And the crescent once again rose over the city, peacefully. In 1099, the Crusaders filled the streets with blood. In 1187, Salahuddin filled them with mercy. Even the Crusaders who survived wrote of his nobility. Even Richard the Lionheart, his sworn enemy, called him a prince without equal in honor and generosity. Salahuddin passed away in 1193, and despite ruling an empire, he left behind just a few coins, not enough to cover his own burial. Why? Because he had given everything in service to his people. The liberation of Jerusalem was more than a military victory. It was a victory of character over cruelty, mercy over revenge, and faith over fear. Sultan Salahuddin Ayyubi showed the world that a true leader conquers not just cities, but hearts. Salahuddin Ayyubi, a name written not in blood, but in justice. May we never forget what true leadership looks like.